Hello and welcome to the next episode of the tutorial series. In this episode I'll be going over general Aurora UI. Please forgive me for getting anything wrong about this, as there is a lot to go over and talk about. This episode will be quite long. And in other news, I'm working on various other projects as well as writing my next AR year. Okay, so first, when you load up Aurora, you will notice that there is no start screen. Really, you don't start with that immediately. You start in a tactical map. To change that, just click this, and then you can go into the create new game. We've already covered how to set that up, but now we are going to go and talk about what each of these tabs does. So on the left hand side, this is one of the most useful things in the game. This allows you to select which things you want to see and which things you don't want to see, as well as add waypoints and miscellaneous stuff. So display, you can change what you want to see here. I advise you always have mineral concentrations and surveyed bodies on, as well as colonies. And I also advise that you have survey location, and if you got combat chips, weapon range and active sensor range, as well as fire control range. And you can change this to your liking as well. This is also a useful feature keep in tactical to keep tactical in background. This means that it is much easier to manage your windows instead of them all disappearing constantly. Yeah, it's pretty useful. So now I got contacts tab. This is all the contacts. This is like aliens or your own contacts or whatever. So so you can set which ones you want to see. And then you can set active, group, contact, sensor range, all that stuff. Tracking bonus, which is the tracking bonus applied to anything versed at, like missile salvo, and then distances. Lost contacts is the contact, how long you've lost that contact and where it was last seen, which is a really nice feature that C+ added. Minerals. So whichever system you're in, you'll be able to find the minerals of your system. Now, something to note about this is that it doesn't auto refresh, at least not in the version I'm playing. So if that happens, you want to come over here and you want to click that, and it will auto refresh. It will refresh for you, and you'll be able to see the new minerals if you just geosurveyed them. But yeah, pretty useful. Mineral text. This is for AARs, so you can just grab and drop the minerals of the system. Artifacts. If you find an artifact to a wreck, it will show up here across the entire galaxy, and you'll be able to see. Survey sites. This is ground survey potential, and it will tell you where they are and also what kind of potential they have. Now let's go to all bodies. So all bodies, this will tell you all bodies in the system. Body info, it'll tell you the info of the body when you select it. Then you've got then we've done that. So we're going to go to miscellaneous. So miscellaneous, you can add a name thing. This will add a theme of a name. You can add that, and it will draw from a text file that you can select, so you can make your own themes in game. And then you have commander theme, and then reset windows. If you ever have like a white screen issue or anything like that, reset windows generally can save you. Waypoints. So in C+, waypoints are a little bit more nuanced. So you have normal waypoint, so normal. You have named waypoint, which you can name. You have a rendezvous. You have urgent point of issue or position, and then you have point of interest, and then you have point of interest, and then you can delete. You can select the waypoint, and you can delete. I'll do that. You can delete the waypoint. Yeah, you can delete the waypoint like that. So much more better for everything in general. Now at the top here, you can select the race you want to be looking at, as well as the system. Up here, you can move up with the arrow keys. Do know though that in C+ you can drag and move around, and you can also zoom in and you can zoom out. Okay, these will zoom in and zoom out manually. At the top here, you have the colonies window. So there's the economics tab, and you can, and these windows all go to their respective things. So industry, mining, research, wealth production, etc. So if you want easy access to them, there's currently no hotkeys. I believe Steve plans to add hotkeys in the future. Okay, and then we have class design over here. We have research project. Now you can go into missile turret or ground unit design from here, or you can just click either of these buttons. Now the one great thing about C+ is you can have multiple windows open at a time. So you can have your turret design while having your ground unit design open. Officer tab, medals, your race details. Cool tip about this, you can add your race themes and see which percentage your weight of theme they have. So if you want to like United Nations star, you can have like United States, UK, etc. Academies, just you can increase the quality of its quantity, and that will mean how many crewmen and junior officers you're able to use to fill your ships. And it will also mean how either skilled they are, so automatic training level and bonuses, or how non-skilled they are, but you get a lot more of them, obviously. Okay, moving on. System view. So here we go. And the thing that I've seen that people have issue is, where's the potential colony tab? It's here. You can turn this stuff off, and you can see which are potential colonies. So if I turn this off, boom, I found a bunch of potential colonies. Galaxy map. I've gone over this in previous one, but here is the general button for the galaxy map. Race comparison. If you find another race, you'll be able to compare your race to their race. Other races details, as well as how you initiate diplomacy. Technology. Mineral report. Now, pro tip for this, I've seen this as a big issue. To search for minerals, just type anything else in this. So if I type that and I search, I'm gonna find X amount, okay? 10 million galacite, right? And you can change the accessibility you want to find. So if I want to find 0.6 accessibility, okay, there we go. There's the galacite with 0.6 accessibility, and you can include X amount here, and you can also find where they are, and you can create a colony from the screen, which is very useful. Sector window. Events. Now currently in C+ there is no event on screen, so you will be having to use this one, unfortunately. Refresh. This will refresh the tactical map if there's anything you need to refresh it for. Save current game. C#, and this is a big one, does not have auto saves. Please save your game. Please save your game every year or every 5 years. Okay. View current game. So that's how you set up a new game. Space Master, and this is auto turns green. It turns auto turns on. Off turns auto turns off. Now these are the various increments. So if I want to go 5 days in the future, I can go 5 days in the future. If I want to select a sub pulse, so how many times it will pulse sub to get to that point. So if I set 1 hour and I look at my event log and I go 5 days, it will pulse. It will pulse 1 hour at a time. Okay. I may be wrong about that one though, don't quote me on it. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was just the basic UI and tooltips, as well as functions of each of these buttons, as well as the use for all of them in general. Let me know what else you want to see on the next tutorial series, and also more stuff is coming out soon. There won't be many more tutorials in the future, as I'm going to be working on my Halo project, and then I also have to get my AR for my boys up on the forums. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.